Hi, my name is Jack West, and welcome back to Lasso TV. First up, let's go to Carter McKinnon and Jack Villa talking about NFL playoffs.
All right, today we're going to go around asking Mason students who they think will be in the Super Bowl. Who do you think will be in the Super Bowl?
The Vikings and the Patriots.
I think it's going to be New England and Minnesota. I just don't think that Philly has the quarterback to overcome Minnesota's defense. Now, who do I want to be in the Super Bowl? Yeah. Jacksonville, Minnesota.
I mean, obviously, it's going to be the Jaguars because, Patriots are.
I'm thinking Jags, Vikings.
I think Jaguars and Eagles will be in the Super Bowl.
I think it's going to be Eagles versus Jaguars.
Jags, Eagles.
Patriots?
New England.
Obviously, the Jaguars. It's not even a question.
Vikings.
Thank you.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Definitely the Jaguars.
Eagles.
Have you wondered why our Mason basketball games are no longer at the MEH gym? Let's go to Thomas Dean to find out more.
Thomas with Lasso TV here with Coach Gilroy, and we're going to be talking about the MEH gym. So how did the MEH gym flood?
Well, what had happened was one of the sprinkler pipes burst over that little cold winter spur that we had when it was almost below freezing, and it basically flooded through Saturday night through Sunday morning. When that crew arrived on Sunday morning for work, they noticed it, and they tried as quick as they could to try to mop it up. But it warped the floor, so it's now deemed unplayable.
And how does this change in surface affect the basketball teams?
Well, at first, I think everyone was kind of sad and a little upset just because that was our home floor. It's been their home floor for all their years, especially our 7 seniors that have been playing here. But I think they quickly realized that getting a chance to be like the first team to play back at the pit since 2005 is should be a joy, and I think we've relished it. We're 2-0 now at the pit. We're playing at our own high school that has our own emblem on the floor, which was not over at MEH. Nowhere can you find the actual emblem anywhere over there. So getting a chance to play at your own high school, I think, has been a joy for the girls so far.
All right, and when do you think the gym floor will be repaired?
I'm not sure on the actual timetable, but I know it's going to take some months. It's going to take a while, like through the summer, because you got to gut the whole thing and you got to start from scratch. And they're going to have to tear out the entire floor because of mold. The floor has been warped. When water gets underneath that floor, the floor ends up getting warped. If you were to go over there, it's like a roller coaster.
And if you had to design a new court, what do you think you would include?
One, I would make sure that the dimensions are 94 feet. We play on like an 84-foot court, which is not the actual basketball size of the length of the floor. So one would be making the actual dimensions of a basketball court. And nowadays, floors have give underneath them. If you were to design a new floor, all the floors have give so that when you're jumping and landing, like the absorb through your knees and stuff are a lot easier to take on someone's body. Right now, it's wood on like cement is what we're playing on, which has no give. So I would look into that, just trying to design like a new age floor, which is what they have in most gyms these days.
All right, thank you.
And before we go, let's check out what our film studies class has been doing with a video by Izzy Anderson.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to begin boarding on flight 809, service to Tampa. If you're seated in zone 1, you're welcome to board.
Thinking of
That's all for this week, Mustangs. I'm Jack West, and we'll see you next week.